Reserve time.
I actually think that Mineski, not really too sure how they're gonna run this clockwork, but after seeing that really pick up, it's
10 seconds.
not out of the question that it's gonna be a support. Shadow Demon Clockwork is actually not that bad of a combination.
Dire team pick. Radiant team ban.
I don't think so
10
either.
seconds.
In fact, I think she might actually be kind of happy to deal with it. I think with a couple of levels and by level 4 having the glaives, you can actually farm it. Not that reliably, but you can easily threaten them. See how they, or it might even be just like jungle Enigma and offlane Sorter.
Dire team ban.
Just getting a core that can, or not a core, but a hero that can actually farm up the early fighting items, team fight items.
10 seconds remaining.
So if this is a support clockwork, what do you think would be a good offlaner for Mineski?
Dire team pick.
I think they actually need more. I mean, yeah. I mean, just mean like in a broader sense. Only just Sand King.
5 seconds remaining.
Whatever has lockdown.
Reserve time.
Oh. Yeah, actually, it might actually work. They can always just... They could always just aggro trialing with this Luna, actually. And it can still be a core clockwork. And they could just pick up one more support and really put pressure on the offlane.
Radiant team.
So it is going to be a safe lane lone druid, it seems. Oh, that's right, huh? See how they deal with the cog and I.
5 seconds remaining.
Bat Rider!
Gonna be support clockwork, and they pick up Bat Rider. I think they just go aggro trialing with this. Bat's not gonna have any issues with Corridor or Enigma. So how many souls can you get off of every cog if you do it correctly? Or like 3, right?
Ten seconds remaining.
Great faith that they will get at least. All right, let's make a bet. How many souls? I say he's gonna get. I think he's gonna have. Well, I'm asking for an exact.
It's either 9 or 12.
9 or 12. Okay.
Yeah. I hope.
I say he's gonna get 11.
He's gonna mess it up.
I think there's gonna be some slip up.
Okay, we'll see. It's a Ninja Boogie support clockwork.
Here we go.
You're not doing it. Mistake. No, they're doing it.
No, here we go.
1. Alright, this is looking like a 9. Oh no! It's looking like 11.
I'm telling you, it's looking like an 11. There's always that.
You gotta pre-ping
First
where
one.
you're gonna hit first. Oh my god, they don't even... Mistakes!
Oh, not even 11.
Mistakes! Yeah, Jules needs to communicate, like, okay, I'm gonna go 3 o'clock. 4:30. 6 o'clock, you know? Like, this is very important.
Oh, okay, here we go.
That's 3.
They got it.
Yeah. Alright, so now...
7.
Walk to the shrine.
Which means...
No, they're gonna do more in the base? Okay.
Now.
Ninja Boogie are too fast?
30
Are they...
seconds
Is that it?
to battle.
Wait, that's it? No. They've got to be going for one more.
Maybe they're doing it on top of the rune spot and Ninja Boogie's gonna go back?
Well, they gotta zone out this lone druid first. They gotta secure.
Yeah, walk up and use the cogs to zone out. I do believe you can miss uphill, so try not to hit uphill. It's... No, that's it! 7! 7 is the final answer.
We weren't even close.
Dude, I had a lot more expectation for this.
The battle begins.
Yep. It lift them away. Disruption, though!
Oh, nice.
RR is gonna... Ooh, and they cog up the bear? No, they cog up the real hero, too. And he looks like kind of like Lycan with that cape. Crush is gonna come
RR has to
through.
be careful here.
You got
They have another cog? They don't have cog.
Wait, the right clicks are so much? That's gonna be 1 kill, and Zephyr is gonna have another secondary crush. They have lift coming off cooldown 1 second. That's gonna be a secondary kill. Eden's going for a 3rd one. Alright, the amount of fail going on right now is...
Not like this. It starts with cogs.
It's okay. Jay has enough lasting mechanic. He'll get full souls.
Alright, yeah, he's... Time of his life. 11 souls.
Actually, he's only got denies. It's funny to watch.
It is gonna be that off-lane Enigma, isn't it? Playing that boots first Slark. I think the boots is actually what made it so easy for the first.
Yo, Miracle is just walking and farming these Eidolons. Thanks for dropping it in the lane.
No wonder Quap is actually doing pretty well against Jay. Despite having this start with the soul.
Yeah. Now, I wonder if he's gonna skip the bottle again in this particular game, because against Queen of Pain, I feel like you need a sizable amount of regen. Not having the bottle is actually really rough.
It looks like he is.
Do you agree with this?
I think it's actually okay. I mean, I actually think the build is perfectly fine.
Alright. He's gonna probably pop that shrine and go jungle a little bit. Zephyr tries to come around, and it looks like R is able to stack himself a pretty decent amount, so gonna napalm it to 6 or 7 and then farm both camp at once. Pretty good stuff.
Boogie really needs to find himself some kind of experience. Yeah, Jay actually buys the boots first.
Good choice. I'm
And
surprised
I think with this kind of build, he's actually not going to.
I'm surprised he isn't taking the Batrider's experience a little bit.
Kind of surprised too.
Well, Zephyr's gonna come around. The crush will hit, but Queen of Pain a little bit too far away. Queen of Pain going for the 2-point into dagger build. Normally you see against range heroes, most players just leave it at 1.
Good point, because I don't think he's going to be hitting this Shadow Strike ever. I think if he walks up to Shadow Strike range, he's
Just this
actually
dead.
going to feed.
Wait, Ninja Boogie's up on the cliff.
Oh, no.
So you know what I wonder whether you could do is whether you could plan an
Is he
outward
taunting?
branch on top of yourself and push yourself down.
Oh, that's a good point. He's just...
You know what Eden should have done there? You should have farmed the cogs. Maximum efficiency.
Dude, quite the sight.
Hey guys, I didn't miss a kill. Good job, Luminous. I caught that one.
Got him.
You know, I actually want to get Cliff there just to see whether I can push myself down with the Iron Branch. You probably
Easily
can.
test it.
Yeah.
Be some nice bit of tech to figure out. Far, every lane is going really well for RRQ. Clockwork isn't really able to accomplish too much. Still being only level 2 and not really having... Oh, middle lane.
Yo, Zephyr trying to right click, but the disruption's gonna come through. He has Fairy Fire as well, and Jay wants to go forward to go for kills. But really nicely done with that TP, and good thing on Jay, not pussing out for the lack of a better term. Wait, Quap blinks away.
Jay takes 2 shrines.
I think in order to make this build work, he has to get both shrines. No bottle build.
Well, as you say that, he does have the bottle queued up now, so he is going to go for that bottle.
Okay. Yeah, I figured this game is kind of different from the last one. Like, Queen is going to just harass you so hard with the nukes.
I actually like this decision this year, going with just Jay farm the jungle, because Boogie needs to find the EXP somewhere. He really doesn't have any choice but middle lane, I think.
Yep. I mean, Shadow Fiend being super efficient in jungle was able to stack in the middle of his jungling route. Is the bottle coming? Bottle is coming. With the clarity.
Extra clarity too.
Yeah.
Need that mana.
Especially now that you could jungle with the clarity running. Why not?
One of my favorite things about new change.
Now my favorite thing is
so much
to
value out of it.
To salve and tower dive. You know, just get in there. Tower does not cancel salve, so let's go.
You know, despite knowing that mechanic, it's actually very rare that I've
seen it, done it. Yeah. I think it's one of those things that once people start doing it more, everyone will start doing it.
in or
Jules?
bottom rune.
Oh, Quap's gonna come in. Well, pretty important for Queen to actually KS that one, because falling a little bit behind now.
Under attack.
Oh, and Jay. Regen rune.
I want to say
Might
that
be
if
a
you
bad start.
pick up a regen rune once, you pay for the bottle essentially, right? Like you just get so much out of it.
Yeah, regen rune. I think. What do you think are the best runes to pick up as the mid laner?
It depends, right? Say everyone has his use. Probably regen. I feel
I
like
get so happy when I find a double damage.
I mean, I feel sad when I find a double damage because I realize like I can't force the kill or something like that. Because I'm a pussy. I'm just like, I'm gonna farm with this.
Top lane. Exchanges going on. Is he?
Lift him up. The right click. Any roots? No roots. In fact, they're gonna go right on top of Eden. Eden in a lot of trouble. The Fair is gonna push them
nice
away.
Spear.
Jay's gonna be in here as well. Can they actually get off the call? Call actually push them away, but Zephyr taking a ton of damage. That rains right on top of his head. Queen of Hate comes back in. Nice root here. Are in a lot of trouble, but looks like he's gonna Firefly away. Now Jay's gonna get focused. 2 points in poison. That's a lot of slow. He's gonna turn around to start racing. He gets lifted back up, and Jay gonna go down. RRQ. Great crop rotation to punish the Shadow Fiend.
I looked so close. I was getting scared for Rubik there. He was about to hit the double raid, but very nicely timed lift. The double kill.
Yeah, I don't think they expected the Quap to Sonic Wave across the tree like that and bring their HP value so low.
Yeah, unfortunately for Mineski, right now this between the Bad Rider and the Clockwork, like they have to really be on top of them in order to output damage, and positioning just wasn't quite there.
Oh, they might get themselves a bear though. Wow, they even lasted the bear. That's a lot of hate.
A 300 gold worth.
Yeah, I mean your last up before Blink Dagger is pretty useless anyway, so. Shadow Fiend so jungling it up, but that lead he once had over the Queen of Pain is pretty much evaporated. Now Kel'Thuzad on the top lane is the most farmed guy on the map. mean, he's got a really nice set. This Lung Druid. This is definitely the
this is
most.
like one of the. This is like one of the only sets. I don't even know if there are any more. I think I have this one too. It's like very common one.
Really?
I think, yeah.
I've never seen this one before. Like, this bear is armored to the teeth. I keep seeing the panda bear.
I feel like you're like baiting me to click on the cosmetic item and crash my game.
Hey, crash the game. If your game crash, I'll click after you also crash.
I wonder if they've patched it. I'm so tempted to try it now.
Just click it now, and that'll be like E+4 Yosin has disconnected.
Alright, wait. Is there any action going on? It looks like a...
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. It's gonna take you like 2 minutes to come back.
There's no action though. I'm clicking it.
Did you crash?
It worked?
Oh shit, should I click on it?
Well, see, the thing is, there's actually no like showcase. The zoom in button. Cinematic mode.
Let's see. I'm too afraid to click on it. Because it don't matter if you crash. It matters if I crash.
Wait. Bottom lane. Rotation.
Black hole.
Oh, Miracle is in a lot of trouble.
Black hole. The toilet. The golden toilet. Bam.
Oh, that was a lot of hate. Did they really need all of that?
I mean,
I think they just needed to scream, right?
that was a message, yo. I like it.
Is under attack.
That's all.
Like you said, this Clockwork finally gets to level 6. Needs to start doing something for the team. That was a really good fight, because very smart play by the Rubik lifting towards the Shadow Demon, or else the Black Hole is going to get cancelled and they both run away. Clockwork Coke coming back in, they get the slaughter, but there's a full creep wave, and now he's on top of...
he's dying so fast! Oh, very
Destruction's
nice.
going to help out, the Luna's going to come back in, but I think Ninja Boogie might still be in a lot of trouble. Yes, Eidolon's going to clean down. Eclipse, though, getting blocked up. This Eclipse is hitting actually 0 heroes. Now they're running.
They have to be
through.
careful.
Yo,
he gets
Eclipse
rooted.
stolen.
He's gonna go
Oh my
down.
god, this is already so bad for Mineski. Mineski gets rooted, of course, and now Eden comes back in. He has Eclipse. He will cast it. He will die very quickly, but still, damage output was already there. RR is also going to go down. That's a double kill on Kelduzat already, and he's charging for more. Huge ultimate. That bear goes down. Okay, now Kelduzat.
Kelduzat.
Okay, he's dead, and now Queen of Pain's under tower and right clicks galore from Jay. Jay wants both. Requiem, and he's gonna get them
What
both.
is happening?
All right.
Okay, so that originally was mega disastrous for Mineski, but they baited the hell out of RRQ, and underneath the tower, Jay pretty much single-handedly killed off 3 of them.
Yeah, and Jay was so smart. He knows he was gonna die there, but he also knows that his Death Requiem is gonna do a ton of damage, so he basically spread his damage output to guarantee 2 kills after his death. I don't think a lot of people just went for the guarantee queen kill.
Yeah.
But Jay, what a god.
What a player. Yeah, that was a great play.
That was a savage play, because I think Mineski was straight into the dumpster if they lost that team fight.
I think so too. I was gonna say, like, it almost looked like it was about to become a 3 for nothing, 4 for nothing.
Yeah. Man, the stolen Eclipse was also bad. It was just like a lot of bad things happening there, but
yeah. Luckily
Jay
for Mineski, they killed him pretty quickly. It only got off like 1 or 2 beams at best.
I mean, those 1 or 2 beam hit more hero than Miracle, so that's all I have to say for that one.
I think he actually meant to cast. I saw him turn it on, and then he started backpedaling. Like, he just ran back. In any case, I think with that team fight, RRQ should be only very slightly ahead. I think this game is like even right now.
Yep. Which is, I think, where you want to be when you have Enigma and Lone Drew as a team, because those heroes could grow quite a bit.
Ninja Boogie gets caught up again.
Yep, and he's dead. This is kind of the danger of playing a support Clockwork, especially when you have this kind of start. I don't think he's going to have a good game, ever, this game.
Dire's middle tower.
You think he's just gonna hook in, feed,
I mean,
rinse and repeat?
Yeah, like, because how are we going to get farm as a support Clockwork?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's very true.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I guess if your team does very good on the tower sieging aspect, you get a lot of net worth that way, but they're not doing that, so...
Haste.
Jay has full souls. I wonder if he's actually gonna look for this Scylla Bear.
Radiant's bottom
He's
tower.
strong enough to solo kill him.
He won't have any raises afterwards, though, because his mana's a bit low. Alright, he's not going to go for
Yeah,
it.
he's not even gonna go for it. Zephyr actually is pretty close to that Blink Dagger. Only 150 off. And I think it's go time. Aim kind of slowed down a bit, but Black Hole is back up. And Blink Dagger is about to be up on the Slark as well. This is for RRQ to make a move.
A soldier's fortune.
I think the move will be made here by RR. Dagger being ferried out. Does he have a smoke on there as well? No smoke. Imagine one of the supports.
Yeah, Clockwork has it.
Yeah. A backpack. Alright, okay, let's go.
You know, you say Clockwork is gonna have a hard time farming, but he actually managed to farm a decent amount.
Yeah, he's got a
Yeah, he's actually got items.
Impressive. Alright, Quap. The Shadow Blade's about to run out. Blink, lasso.
Oh, this is a nice kill.
Yeah. And into a couple of raises, but the Blink Crush. Queen of Pain will die on the way out. Zephyr taking a ton of damage. The Black Hole is at the ready, and it got cancelled immediately by, I think, a battery assault tick or something. Shortest back hole I've ever seen in my life.
Dire's top tower is under
And
attack.
that's gonna be a tower. Wait, Requiem. Oh, Kowa. Oh, wait. Is he gonna let it rip?
Oh, how did he know he's gonna walk up like
But
that?
the
Dire's
fear.
middle tower has
Gonna
fallen.
save him. Yeah, how did he know? I don't know.
Dire's top tower.
J God.
player J.
With a J sense.
The Jason.
Yeah. But didn't get the kill.
Oh, interesting. Koala's actually just going straight for the Blink Dagger after helping the Dominator.
Koala with the HOT.
I don't know. He's getting Blink Dagger. He's already queued up.
I think that's
they should
what.
just go for.
That's why
Lucas
I
actually goes for.
He's like copying Ice today, right? Earlier with the Magnus play. Right now with the Enigma play.
I mean, it's Ice, right? Why not? If there's an off later to copy,
Radiant's middle tower
Ice
is under
is
attack.
one of your best
Structures
choices.
are
Yeah.
fortified.
Yep. Well, despite not having Black Hole available, they're gonna just shove down the mid lane here. Oh, that tower did not attempt? Oh, no, that was their creep. Just kidding.
Dire's structures
gonna say.
are fortified.
Oh, they're just gonna go straight into Roshan. Oh, it gets scattered out immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is safe. I think Mineski are more than ready to
It is
take
not
this fight.
safe. It is not safe against Ninja Boogie. Outs it again. And they back it off.
RQ stayed out of it. Disastrous. There is a smoke on. I actually think they could still take fights even without Black Hole. I think they're strong enough.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the initiation for the slaughter, especially when you don't have the Black Hole. But for now, Mineski seems to be happy grouping up. Trying to push
Dire's
tier 1 top.
tower is under attack.
Day is so massive.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
17 minutes in, Dragonlance and Silver is completed.
I wonder if teams will start respect banning Jay's Shadow Fiend. Like, it's every time I see it, it's super good.
Seems like no matter what position he's put in,
Dire's top tower is under
pretty good. Well, actually, to be fair, they made this game like a little easier on him. Making him the cog in the early game.
I don't know. He only got
It makes a
7
big
souls.
difference. It still makes a big difference. Oh, and Awkward's back to finish that 4-stab. This is actually a very big pickup for him because this actually
Dire's structures.
prevents him from chain feeding every time he hooks it.
True.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Alright, Miracle gonna get a tier 2 for free, essentially. Meanwhile, Dire is also pushing in,
Radiant's structures are
trying to take the tower quite quickly. Queen of Pain's going for Lotus Orb. Should've thought on that. It's not exactly the most common second choice item.
That is a little.
Dire's top tower is
No,
under
that's Lincoln
attack.
Sphere. What? Baited it.
Alright, sorry. No, I saw the Ring of Health and the voice, so I'm like, yep. But then I didn't see the ultimate one. Might be.
Your shrine has fallen to the radiant.
That was in Roshan. I'm kind of surprised that RRQ gave that away freely because they pinked it out, right? They must have known about it.
There it goes.
And with this pickup, I feel like the Aegis pickup, I think Mineski should be strong enough to pretty much take control of the map.
Yeah, at least for the
I
next
think
5 minutes. I mean, Black Hole could turn things around, but I'm not sure if they could kill Shadow Fiend twice, unless he's caught out, you know, away from his team.
I think hitting a Dream Black Hole is kind of out of it. I think it's just way too hard. I think Mineski have way too much. Cancel it. Luna could just beam.
Clawford, Battery Assault.
Disrupt. Battery Assault, Hook. Yeah, pretty much. That's about it, but I think it's more than enough.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Flame Break Kappa. Yeah.
It reminds me of the Zai Clockwork. Because I remember there was a draft where Zai played Clockwork, and he was the only way they could cancel a black hole. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He did it every time.
I mean, Zai's secretly one of the best players in the world. I guess not so secretly, because... But I think the man deserves more credit.
Do it with flair.
So... Yeah, Love Druid's gonna go for that Hurricane Pike first. This is definitely the right choice. I think when you're up against the Clockwork, majority of your team should always have a force staff.
Is under attack.
Well, the problem is it's laying damage, and right now I feel like they need some damage to repel this push. Shadow Fiend coming from the backline here. There is no detection. Okay, they're gonna go for Luna, but Luna does have the disruption to back him up. Shadow Fiend still pandering on the backline. Sentry will now get dropped. Jay will assist the siege.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Blaze here.
Firefly's being used here.
I mean,
Don't have any vision though.
I think it's pretty just like warning them to not come close. All they want is a tier 2, right? I don't think they're...
They don't know he's here though. I don't think they know where RR is.
Oh, even better, right? Then it's hard for them to initiate. Well, like you were saying, with the Aegis on Jay, pretty much the map is there. They get to do whatever they want. They can now push bottom. We're getting to a stage of the game where the SC Luna combination is really about to take off, especially once the Mantis Owl gets finished. You're looking at 4 to 5 Lunas on the map, and it's gonna be really, really hard, especially when you don't have the Mjolnir finish or RQ to deal with that.
Miracle's only 400 gold away. Honestly, I don't even think the SD Luna is like the biggest problem here. It's this Shadow Fiend.
Sure.
Keeps getting bigger and bigger, and I don't know if they have what it takes to pick a bomb in a team fight.
It's gonna be a flank.
They know about this.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Hanging it out.
Okay, Smoke still needs to get broken here. Jules in a very precarious spot. Smoke does get broken. Ninja Boogie, he forced that away the lasso onto Zephyr, and where's the damage output? Eclipse, did it get stolen? I'm not sure. It's only a Lucent Beam on the backline. Black Hole gets cancelled immediately here. Jay taking a ton of damage, but he does have the Aegis. Ninja Boogie going on top of Kel'Thuzad. The buyback comes here from the Enigma. He still has Black Hole available. Where's the Black Hole? It only gets one, a very low HP Miracle. Miracle will go down. Jay is going to be alive, and Jay does have the Hurricane Pike. He's going to work here. Kel'Thuzad trying to man fight. Oh, the cogs here by Ninja Boogie. He will kill Jay, but that means he will also go down. Keep in mind that was a buyback. Queen of Bay extremely low. He does blink away. Aura blinking forward. The rocket on top of him, and the right clicks. That should be enough. The blink cooling down. Oh, he blinks away in the very last second. Ninja Boogie will cog Zephyr away. Gem hits a deck somewhere. Somebody will pick it up, but the net. Miracle has the net ready, canceling the blink dagger altogether. Ooh, Ninja Boogie going right back in. I'm not sure whether he wants to be in there. He needs to go away now. Force Staff cooling down in a couple of seconds. He is lit up, so he can't TP away. Drop down the cogs. Looks to TP out. Can they actually get off the lip? The blink stunned by Zephyr. Will ensure them one more kill. I don't even know who won that one. But
I would say that Mineski won overall. It was really unfortunate that they didn't know where the gem was. The gem was just lying there the entire time. And Mineski could have easily just taken it and left much earlier. So luckily for RRQ, they do manage to get their gem back. But overall, I think that Mineski still win that team fight simply because I'm not too sure how many buybacks RRQ went through with, but
Only the
I know
Enigmas.
for sure Enigma did. Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe it was just Enigma. And honestly, that was a really, really good buyback from Enigma.
Yeah, they were
Except
right next to
for
the
the
shrine.
Except for the fact that he blinks, or he buys back, right? He TPs in, blinks in, black holes, hits both the cores, which is a really, really good black hole. But Miracle, with his dominated troll creep, just
Net
nets
him?
him.
Okay.
Yeah, and it canceled. That's how they
Yep.
canceled it.
Sorry, I
They-
didn't see that one because that was.
If he didn't do that, Mineski actually would have lost that fight really badly, because for sure Luna and the Shadow Fiend would have both died there
Yep. And
without
despite
the
going,
Lone Druid dying.
despite not having the complete Mjolnir, Lone Druid was outputting a ton of damage in that fight. So the hero still has fangs, man, even without having those big items.
That was just really unlucky for Jay, because he was attacking from the bottom of the, like, in the middle of the staircase. Then
It's like
they didn't
like
even
over
dodge
here or something.
Yeah, you didn't dodge at all.
Oh, we're gonna see it one more time. This time, no black holes, so this is gonna be much more ambitious of engagement. Rocket flare coming out again. Zephyr gets found.
His bottom tower is under
They want to initiate off of that. I don't think they want to do. They're gonna siege slowly. Tower has already gone down, but the fight might still
Break
continue.
again. I think you
Clockwork
hook.
hook,
Yeah, here we
and
go.
they're gonna get themselves Eden. Eden will lift him and toss him away, but Eden's still trapped in there for a long while. He's gonna go down. The Blame Out dropping very low. Queen of Pain blinking back. He's focusing on Miracle, and the Blame Out activates. Miracle taking a ton of damage. He eclipses, kills himself off the Blame Out on the back line though. Miracle, sorry, Jay as well as RR going to work. Queen of Pain now blinking. Wait, getting found here by Jules. Demonic Purge going on top of him as well. Goes to the south side. Poison still catching him up, and looks like he's gonna make it out of here. Queen of Pain now blinks to south further.
Wait, Jules, gonna find him? I think he sees him. Oh, he found him.
I don't think
You see him?
give vision. It doesn't give vision unless it hits him.
No, he saw him, but everyone's already up.
Okay.
We're out. And pretty even team fight, and that was without the black hole, but and Shadowfiend doesn't have that. That's what made the fight a little even. Unfortunately for a Miracle, I think he actually needs BKB now because that Blade Mail just shredded him.
I think he just
Eclipse killed
needs
himself
more
on the Blade Mail.
HP. Yeah. He also needs disruption. I think mostly just reserved for him. And despite my doubts on the support Clockwork, Ninja Boogie is continuing to buy item after item. No problem, man. Now he's
Just
got
like you said, he's still, even with these amount of items, hooked in and died pretty quickly.
Yeah. I mean, but at least he's doing stuff, like, despite of his stuff, like, the Blade Mail is gonna be very nice. And that was without Black Hole. The next fight is gonna have Black Hole available for RQ. Bat Rider.
Did they see Zephyr?
Oh,
he missed.
Yo, he can't actually get the range, and now R gonna get defensively forced that away.
They find the Rubik?
Yes,
yeah,
they
they found
did.
the Rubik though. So despite the failed initiation, they do manage to get a drop at least.
That should be Shrine.
Should be a shrine, yeah. I think this game is going to get a lot harder for RRQ once Luna gets a BKB. I think the game is already pretty hard for them with Jay having the BKB. But I think once Luna has a BKB, the next couple of team fights are going to be fairly difficult.
Well, I think that depends on the Koala BKB, right? Because once he has BKB, then only Clockwork is the reliable way to cancel the ult, right?
The troll, once again.
The Troll,
Yeah.
I guess Bat Rider too, but he needs to come in from some next level angle.
Bad Rider would need like
Aether Lens. Yeah, Aether Lens, and you have to go in from the back.
Ooh, he's going for the Scepter though.
Okay.
Scepter is the most satisfying thing ever when you actually lasso two heroes.
I could dig it. Is the Scepter really that good? Because it might grab the bear by accident. I guess you're not complaining.
Yeah, they grabs the bear and grabs the bear.
The bear farming like this. Bear farming like this is not the way. Falls onto the ground.
D300. What the current net worth is like?
Radiant's
Mineski are actually 10,000 ahead, and honestly, from the past couple of team fights, I wouldn't have expected them to have such a lead. Game honestly feels pretty even.
Yeah, I think the difference is that Jay has been farming much more effectively. Luna has been farming much more effectively, and these fights, even though the fights are even, the Mineski team is still taking objectives. All the outer towers, all the shrines, we add up about to 10k. Eden?
And
Gonna get scouted. Is there a hook coming in? No.
so now Luna and SF both have BKB. I think Roshan should be their next objective. Because even if RRQ decide to take a team fight in the Roshan pit, I think Mineski should have more than enough to fight
Oh. Jay attacked out of his invisibility thinking there was a lasso, but there was not any. And was that his 10-second BKB use?
That was his 10-second BKB.
And that Queen of Pain Blade Mail was putting in some work.
It is so annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
This is actually surprisingly close to Octarine too. This Queen of Pain is pretty damn scary right now.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't have exactly the best laning phase, but just once he exited the lanes, was able to output so much pressure and damage in every single team fight. It helps that he's generally the last one to survive for the team as well, so he's picking up a lot of assist gold.
They have to smoke.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they do. Jules has this creep.
Do they need to smoke? I thought you're just gonna walk into Roche. That's kind of the game plan. Maybe have like Ninja Boogie just control this ramp with cogs.
I think even though I said, you know, fight Roshan, they should be more than prepared. They should still do it with vision. I don't think you do it without vision.
Oh, Jules does not have any observer on him. He's got a ton of items. Trying to actually finish a mech.
He already finished it.
Oh, okay.
Actually, both of these supports have some decent. Looks like Mineski is opting to push out the lanes first.
Maybe wait for the completed butterfly. Like, what's the answer to the butterfly illusions? Marky. Is there Manta coming out? Or sorry, is there...
It's the Queen of Pain blade mail.
I don't know, man. They do a lot of damage.
He has no sustain. Blade mail actually like kill yourself really quickly. Especially
Oh no,
like,
no. Not Luna. What's the answer to Luna illusions? Because that thing's gonna get sent down the lane.
Ah, okay, that's what you mean.
Like they need some MKBs or something to hit these illusions.
Maybe Queen of Pain. No, actually, I think it's a little too late for Queen of Pain to go back for a Scepter. I think at this point of the game, you just go for that Mjolnir build. And
Yeah.
I think between her Mjolnir and Lone Druid Mjolnir, they should be okay with dealing with illusions, even though they have Butterfly.
All right, here comes the Roshan. Creep's gonna come in and scout. He's gonna get taken down pretty much immediately. And looks like they're just gonna give it up to free. Ninja Boogie comes up, drops the cogs. Now Roshan goes down. Aegis goes to Jay. Jay also working towards Butterfly. I think we're gonna need to see some MKB and fast.
Looks like, yeah, so Lone Druid is gonna go for that. I feel like this puts him in such a vulnerable situation. He's just so squishy. If he gets caught out by either Bad Rider or the Clockwork, I think this Lone Druid is just dead.
Yeah. At the same time, though, his teammates are doing so far a very good job of protecting him. The Slaughter and the Enigma is really taking pretty much all the attention from Mineski. So I don't think he's ever gotten caught out by himself, right?
Yeah, been doing pretty well actually. He's always like in a decent handle it. There's gonna be an incoming push soon. Shadow Fiend already finished the Butterfly.
Yeah, Miracle very close to finishing his as well. Maybe like 1,000-2,000 gold away. And looks like they're gonna just be okay to push without it. Alright, they're gonna make some Shadow Fiend illusion right now.
Where's the Luna illusions?
Wait.
You need all the illusions.
RRQ gonna smoke in from the backline. Jules is gonna be the squishiest of target. Oh, but the net, the Throne net, cancel the blink dagger of Zephyr. Oh, Eden.
MVP troll.
Yeah, so far at least. RR looking for Zephyr. Zephyr is gonna get found. Are they gonna Requiem him? No, just right click dead immediately. Black hole only finds two and he just dies immediately. But Clockwork Hook comes back. Jay going forward, gets force stab in, and they need a couple more Requiem. Kelsey's dog not gonna get it. There's a buyback, I believe that's from the Rubik. Queen of Pain's still in there, and now looks like Shadow Fiend killed himself off the blade mail. Still chaotic team fight. They lift him up. They're gonna try to root him, and he's actually stuck in there for good here. Jay trying to run away. He's taking so much damage. Defensive force that pushing him away, and they push him away a second time. The Requiem kills
he kills himself
off
again.
the blade mail, and this Queen of Pain is now level 24, about to hit 25, especially if he gets this kill. I think we're gonna see a point of the game where Queen of Pain is about to out carry 2 hyper carries. Welcome to the new age, man.
You thought I was joking when I said the answer was blade mail. Blade mail.
Maybe they needed that butterfly finish. I thought for sure they were just gonna roll them.
It's not even about the butterfly. It's that in order to okay. So the problem is, Queen of Pain's damage output is insane, right? With the Veil and Octarine Core, she's just spamming away. So you can't ignore her, but if you don't ignore her, she just pops blade mail, and the blade mail just makes you kill yourself because none of them have lifesteal.
Right.
And the only way you can survive blade mail is by having that lifesteal.
Well, maybe Shadow Team should have bought a Vlads instead of a mech, man, because
I don't even know if that's enough. I think
it helps at least.
it helps for sure. Vlad's definitely helps.
Yeah. Oh, the TPs are coming in. Eden gonna get hooked here. And that should be an easy one. Force staff away, but wait. Okay.
Mineski have to be a little worried now though, because I was within ages and they still got rolled.
I mean, I guess given this point, Queen of Pain's already 25. You just say, look, okay, I'm gonna finish Butterfly on Miracle, and then I'm gonna Satanic on Miracle, and then fight again. Or is that just too much farm time?
I think both of them need Shadow Fiend and Luna both need Satanic if they want to win these team fights.
Jay already has it queued up, but looks like they're not slowing down the road. They're just going in the mid lane. Rubik's set for 30, and they're okay to have that advantage. Kelvin's on. They get 2. What? But the crush is gonna get them. Yeah. The great crush here from Zephyr, but the tower is gonna go down the mid lane. Meanwhile, Sonic Wave's gonna come back in for HP, but no, he's trapped in there. He blinks back out. Ninja Boogie is gonna die to the fire. I believe Zephyr comes back in. Zephyr evades one of the hits here coming on the mid lane. The Black Hole gets cancelled immediately, and Koala's gonna be dead. Okay, Ninja Boogie's still somehow surviving. Mineski, I believe they've won enough and they can maybe just push. Yeah, now the tier 3 has gone down, and even these low HP illusions have started glazing down the buildings.
Who ended up taking that gem?
Alright, Quab just comes back and turns on Blade Mail, scares everybody away.
They have to back now.
Yeah, I think so too.
That was actually like super favorable for Mineski.
Oh, of course.
So that's Guardian Greaves.
Okay, let's see.
Make some space, Joel.
Wait, he's invis. He's in the trees. Oh, they saw him. Good try.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Alright.
So, what buyback was forced out in that engagement?
I don't think RRQ bought back at all.
I think Rubik did? I'm not sure.
I'm actually not sure.
No, that was a while ago.
Oh, you're right.
3 minute cooldown. Yeah, that was a while ago.
I don't recall any buybacks. So. Okay. All right. I'm actually really surprised that Mineski managed to that much done in that team fight. I honestly believe that they're not in any position to force their way up the high ground. I think they really need to wait for Satanic.
Well, I think it helps that the Enigma as well as Slaughter pretty much died for nothing, right? That was essentially a 3v5.
Their problem right now is not the Slardar. Well, Slardar definitely is really annoying to deal with. You can't just ignore the Slardar and the Enigma. The very little amount of pressure that they're applying in these team fights is more than enough for this Lone Druid and Queen of Pain to just dish out all the damage that they need.
Yeah. There's a mounting pressure on Koala to hit these black holes. Because even if you don't catch one of the hyper cores in it, like, you just die. We saw Jay just like 3-shot him or something like that.
Got his black hole canceled immediately. That was just very well played by Ninja Boogie, hitting that hook immediately.
It's like that story you were telling up for Zai, right? Like, it's his one important job, and
yeah, look at Ninja Boogie's items. He's still making progress. I don't know how he does it, but he's actually really impressive.
He's queuing up Hex, man. This is like as late game as it gets here for a support Clockwork.
And you know, for SD Luna lineups, it's very understandable that why an SD is able to get farm. Clockwork able to get farm.
Yep. I wonder if Miracle is going to be going for a Satanic next. He doesn't have anything queued up right now.
I'm pretty certain it has to be. I think his best item choices right now are, I would say, you go into Satanic, you replace that helm with the Dominator, and then you replace Dragonlance for something like Scotty.
Yeah. Are you
As for Shadow Fiend, Shadow Fiend.
Do you think he'll ever ditch the boots first? It's having like Manta and Butterfly from movement speed, and be like the immobile tank.
No, I don't think so. I think you have to go for first priority is you go for the Satanic. After that, kind of depends on where you are in the game. I think you try to make a team fight happen once you finish the Satanics. And depending on how favorable it is for you, then you can make a decision off of that. Either
Miracle? I was gonna say Miracle's farm is really falling behind now. As a Luna especially. Although he's kind of sharing it with the Shadow Demon, so maybe not so much.
It's not even that he's sharing it with the Shadow Demon, with a Shadow Fiend. A lot of it actually is going to the Shadow Demon too. He's just making illusions of Miracle, yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, looks like they're gonna try to make a move, maybe up the mid ramp here. No sentries at the ready though. Kind of a YOLO play.
Oh, this is a huge pickoff.
Lincoln Sphere is at the ready, gets cancelled immediately. Lasso then, well, he does have the Blade Mail turned on. He has not lost a single point of HP. OS Frog, please, but on the backline, Zephyr gets caught out. Zephyr gonna be dead. Okay, the black hole coming through. It's gonna get both, but it gets cancelled immediately by the Troll. Now Miracle popping his BKB, lets Eclipse lose, but just had to run away with Eclipse because he doesn't have any HP. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain still very, very healthy because of the talent. Now Kel'Thuzad moving forward. Queen of Pain looking for more. Yeah, and despite of them catching Queen of Pain out, they have lost more than they've gained. Jay needs a couple of seconds. Jay does have the Hurricane Pike. Okay, and he goes invis now. He should be okay.
Yeah, Rubik has a gem, but unfortunately for Rubik, he doesn't have a blink or a force stab on him. Oh, that looks so good for Mineski, but Zephyr with the huge crush, just completely locking down Mineski so that they just had no follow for the lasso.
Eden gets found
again.
here.
Poor Rubik. That's a gem too.
Oh, wait, Queen of Pain comes back in, he pops a Blade Mail. Low. And then blinks away. That's actually insane.
How little damage he takes. His 38 armor.
Here's a crazy suggestion as RRQ now goes into the Roshan pit and gets Aegis. To get Aegis for Lone Druid, that's going to be absolutely huge. And it looks like
Aegis and Cheese. So they're going to get the Cheese.
Oh, Cheese? The Aegis still on the ground?
Okay, so Queen of Pain takes the Cheese. Oh,
okay, but they kill one immediately. Jay with his damage output. Blade Mail gets activated. Now they're going to kite away. Ninja Boogie's in there. Drops the call. She's going to focus the Bear. Bear is down as well. Meanwhile, on the back line here, Kel'Thuzad getting flame breaking up. Okay, Kel'Thuzad pops the BKB. And now R on the run. R probably going to go down to the candlesticks on the right side. It's going to be Zephyr running away. But Jay with a big right click is going to clean up. And then on the left side here, Gem is on the deck. Queen of Pain getting a lot of HP back because of her talent. Clockwork Coke's gonna find two, gets rid of the Aegis. My god, the plays here by Ninja Boogie. I do believe Blade Mail's coming off cooldown. He does have Blade Mail again here. Pops up Blade Mail.
There's
Jay.
that satanic allows you to fight it.
And now he turns it the other way.
This is a
Jay
big kill.
carrying the team. No, he bears. Ninja Boogie needs a rocket. He needs a hook. Oh, he gets it.
He got it.
The right click's gonna be there, and now Queen of Pain gets a little bit of shrine help, but I don't think it's gonna be enough here. One by one, they have gone down. RRQ getting out carried and now muscled by Jay in the late game. Sonic Wave gonna come in. BKB not doing too much.
He's out of
there.
mana.
He is
has the
out of
cheese.
mana. Oh, it's gonna eat the cheese, I think. They blink away. Still no cheese just yet. Ninja Boogie gonna force that cheese usage.
He actually has the cheese.
Cheese. Okay, Cheese gonna get eaten now. Ninja Boogie's on the run here. He's full HP. He's getting hit by a Shadow Fiend. Ninja Boogie's
the black hole
is gonna get him. Jay's gonna go down, but I do believe Objective Gaming by the Shadow Demon and Luna has taken down at least the top racks, and the mid-range racks is very, very low. And everyone has retreated. Everybody on the side of Radiant has buyback. Oh my god, what a game this is.
game. Alright, Mineski, even though they were up against Aegis and Cheese, they managed to make that team fight at Roshan work so well for them.
The problem was, like, it was so chaotic. And Shadow Fiend, I believe, was uninterrupted throughout the whole team fight. Nobody was actually hitting his Shadow Fiend, right?
I think the biggest issue was that Lone Druid and Queen of Pain were totally zoned out by the Bat Rider, and they pretty much used all of the resources to deal with the Bat Rider first. And that just made it so that the rest of the team was just dead. Doesn't help that Enigma died instantly too.
Yeah. I think Enigma really need a Ghost Scepter, not like all these tier 18 items that he's got, like...
Either that or I think like Lotus Orb is not... He really needs some armor.
He should not get 3-shotted by Jay. That's what's happening, right? You don't
I
catch
think
Jay in the black
you're
hole,
right.
you
Ghost
get
Scepter is probably the best trade. But it's... See, here's the issue, right? This is why I think Lotus Orb is better. Because... if you don't BKB, right, you're gonna get cancelled. Like, immediately, you're gonna get cancelled. And if you do BKB, you can't Ghost Scepter. Then you get 3-shotted by Jay. But what are your options?
So you basically blink in, turn on Ghost, and drop Midnight Pulse and run around like crazy. That's how Xiaowei and Puppy plays it, right? Like, in the late game, when you need to land a Black Hole but you can't, you blink in but you don't drop Black Hole, but you play as if you do, and people overreact and drop stuns. And then, and then you re-engage with a secondary blink and Black Hole. It helps to have Refresher, but obviously he's got issues with gold and stuff. Now Mineski just runs back again.
Miracle has the Satanic as well.
He could forego buyback.
He even has enough for buyback.
Or if he sells like
just needs to sell Dominator, yeah. Do you sell Dominator here or Dragonlance? I think you sell...
I think you sell Dominator as well, because the Dragonlance is so very helpful for the SD to make illusion of and just siege.
Going back to playing it very safe, Jay amassing an absolute monstrous amount of farm right now. Almost has a Bloodthorn.
Oh, that bear! Rip. It's so funny that the bear died inside of the cog, but his corpse like flew over here. I don't know if you're watching that.
I saw that too. That's really confusing.
That's some next level death animation. Alright, so safe to say this Quap is not going to die unless she runs out of mana, which, I mean, I guess technically she did run out of mana in the previous fight.
Yeah, she got it all drained away. That's how long the team fight.
Yeah.
Quap's last item. I don't even think you go for...
No, I don't think you go for Boots either.
Shape Stick? Stick would be good here.
I feel like she needs more damage. Is Refresher like too crazy?
I think this is all the damage you need.
Oh, Disruption. Zephyr's here. Zephyr's gonna get a crush, and Jules in a lot of trouble. He's gonna get brought down pretty much instantly. Nope.
Look at the damage output.
Damage! Oh, you Bloodthorn! The red numbers! So many red numbers. Now they want Koala.
They have a Scepter on Ninja Boogie. He could... for more. Hook.
Wait. Eden trying to pour it out here. Eden to make it home, and so is Zephyr. I got Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn is the answer. You cannot out-regen Bloodthorn. And she needs to buy back right about now. And she does.
Koala needs the black hole of his life.
Yeah. Yeah, this game is still not over. If they get a 3-4-man black hole, they win that fight. Or they wanna put
the
last one's gonna find. Okay, Queen of Pain on the back line is gonna distract Koala. Blinks in, but gets driven away pretty much immediately. Disruption used defensively. And now, Playmail has been committed here. Bloodthorn up, they cog him up, and he can't blink away. Black Hole, it's only gonna be on 2, but still pretty good here as, well, no, all of the HP again being lost by Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain needs to steal some back. Shiva is available. Blinks back in.
Miracle has to be very
Going
careful.
for Jay, pops a Playmail here, but I don't think Jay can actually fight this. Going forward, he's gonna get the Jay kill. Queen of Pain.
Oh, and Miracle goes down as well.
Okay, Jules porting back out, and they defended. I mean, it was a costly hell of a defense, but they defended. And now they can go the other side. What is happening with this game right now? This Quap of Pain, man. Legit hero.
Quap of Pain. OP.
Alright, I think he's buying BOTs.
Yeah, it's getting...
Is BOT the answer? I guess when you're starting to lose to big creeps, BOT is very necessary.
I mean, I told you, this is all you need for late game.
I don't know, man. You see that Bloodthorn on him?
That was only because anything. He was completely stunned up. He's not stunned, and he's able to cast spell.
Khalduzad might go down to the Shadow Demon. Pop it. He's dead.
Oh my
Shadow
goodness,
Demon
what
getting
is
a solo
happening?
kill on Khalduzad. He's gonna glimmer himself back up. Most likely gonna die here. They do have detection. Well, trading 1-for-1 for Lone Druid is not that bad. Although, ironically, both of them will respawn at the same time because Lone Druid talent. That's also fair. Queen of Pain now blinks on the high ground. She wants to force out some buybacks, but I think Mineski's okay to have their damage on the building a little bit. Ninja Boogie on the bottom side. They want him, but it's not really the best use of their time, and now they get Zephyr into this fight. The cores are coming back relatively soon here. Ninja Boogie's gonna shrine back up, taking a ton of damage still. Queen of Pain coming back in, trying to get the kill. Ninja Boogie's gonna be dead. Ninja Boogie? Poison? Okay, finally goes down. He does not have buyback.
This is a really good hold, though. They wasted a lot of their time. They still have to. And both the cores are gonna revive. I think this is all they're gonna get.
And Quab's out of mana. Because the fight's going on too long. Alright.
One tower,
gonna
and
get
that's
a
it.
2-3.
Yeah, that's a great hold.
I don't know who's gonna win this game. It's actually still up in the air. I think Mineski obviously very favored, but as we saw in that last team fight.
You know the best thing about this kind of game? You're playing a Lone Druid. Don't forget, Lone Druid can be 12 slotted. There's finally time to go back.
Don't forget the backpack.
Yeah, you're right. The backpack. All of a sudden, we're gonna see some items on the bear for the first time in a very long time.
I think realistically speaking though, like the bank is just too different on both sides. Like Mineski, even during that last push, they had buybacks, right? They could commit to buybacks if they wanted to. Whereas I think RRQ is really running low in the bank. So RRQ is pretty much up their back against the wall, whereas I feel like Mineski could afford to like make one big mistake in a team fight and still have another shot at it.
Oh, and Rubik finally finished an item, at least. He has a Lotus Orb and Aether Lens.
That Lotus is so key on the Quap. Like, Quap getting silences.
Yeah,
no
for sure. Oh, Queen of Pain is actually going for Lotus Orb as well as the 6th item. I actually very like this a lot. Look how much armor Queen of Pain has. 41 armor.
I mean, when Bloodthorns are you need probably 41 more. Alright. Quap's still in there.
I actually think this game is super... I think the bear having extra slots for just like the utility aura items is actually pretty big for them.
I don't know. I feel like the bear just dies.
Even if he does die, you resummon him?
I guess, sure. But that's what he's there for, right? The utility. He's not really there doing damage, is what you're suggesting.
For now.
Wait, Roche. Can't let them get Roche right now. Shadow Fiend's not in this fight. Where's Shadow Fiend? Shadow Fiend's just farming on the bottom. Eden's dead, but I think they get Aegis and Cheese, right? Or they will try to. No! They don't do Roche that very quickly. Oh, don't get bashed, Quap. Jules is in there, blinks forward, finds Khalduzad. Quap still inside the Roshan pit. You on the back line. Jay,
oh, Jay, he finds Koala.
Okay, Jay does get Koala.
He got
Blamel gets
That's
popped
Satanic.
here. He's actually trying to gain some HP back by actually neutraling on the way with a Satanic pop. And now Blamel gets waited out, gets force snap away. And now on the backside here, Ninja Boogie finds yet another one more. They're getting picked one by one.
Okay,
They do have two
alright.
buybacks at the ready, but now Aces and Chiefs can go to Mineski if they want it, but I think they want to just force out those buybacks.
I think the play here is you force the buybacks,
and go
then
back
you
to
go
Roche.
back to Roshan.
Okay, one buyback
You need
force.
to see the low druid one first.
Slobber cook. Okay, they silenced
He's
him
not
up.
so-
Yeah,
oh, no,
he's
this
just
is bad.
dead. Yo, that's dieback.
I think that's game.
Yeah,
I
Koala's
think that's
also
game.
dead. That's it.
Just like that. Damn, what a roller coaster.
Oh my god, I gotta say, absolute MVP to Ninja Boogie and RR. Like, the amount of cash that they brought through the team is just huge.
Oh man, what a game. This game started so slow and it was just insane after the last, what, 20 minutes or so?
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's like nuclear warfare. One person finished